This YouTube channel is called Topo Kids, and they only create educational videos that adds so much value to the lives of the parents, teachers, and kids out there. The advantage of these videos is that they are evergreen, meaning even though they were uploaded like 4 or 5 years ago, they keep on getting views in the long run because a lot of people keep on searching for these type of videos. When we study this channel carefully, most of their trending videos are matching videos. This type of videos educate kids on how they can identify a certain word that matches with a particular object. For example, the word pen and an object pen. And according to view stats, this channel is getting about 1.9 million views every single month, and they're making anywhere from $700 to $2,000. I will show you exactly on how you can create these matching videos, upload them on your YouTube channel, and start getting millions of views just like this channel. Let me give you a 3 simple step process of creating these matching educational videos using only 3 AI tools. So the first AI tool that we're going to use is ChatGPT. This AI tool is going to help us on coming up with a lesson. So once we're on ChatGPT, we're going to give it this simple prompt that says, for each alphabet letter, give me a list of 5 objects that start with that same letter. All the words must be between 3 to 4 letters. Then I'll click on enter. For letter A, we've got ant, axe, arch, ash. And for letter B, up to the last letter. So from there, what you simply have to do is copy these words and paste them in a Google Doc. And once that is done, you can edit your text or you can leave it just like that. And once you finish, this takes us to step number 2, which is converting these same words into an audio. And the tool that I love using throughout my videos is 11 Labs. The reason I love this AI tool is because it has a lot of human-like voices and it is monetizable, so nothing to worry about. So from here, what I'll do is I will come to where it says text to speech. Once you're here, what you have to do is come back to your Google Doc and select words that you're going to start with. You can start with letter A and talk about only these words that starts with letter A and go to letter B, or you can mix them up. The number of them, take your time and make your video creative and fun. I will copy 2 words from each letter. So once you select your words and paste them in 11 Labs, I've left these words unpunctuated, so I want to generate an audio and hear the way it will sound without them being punctuated. If I will not like the way they will sound, I'll punctuate them by adding a full stop or an exclamation mark or a comma until I get that perfect voice. So the next thing that I'll do is I will come to voices and I will click on this button and I will select a kid's voice that will be suitable for my audio. And once I select my voice, I will click on generate.
Hello, class. Today we are going to play a fun matching words game. Are you ready? 1, ant, 2, axe 3, box 4, bell 5, cup 6, car.
Okay, so I'm not quite happy with the way it's sounding without it being punctuated. So I will add a full stop to each word and hear the way it will sound.
Hello, class. Today we are going to play a fun matching words game. Are you ready? 1, ant, 2, axe, 3, box, 4, bell, 5, cup, 6, car.
Okay, so I love the sound of that one. I'll click on download so that it can be saved into my PC. So what I'll simply do from there is I'll delete this introduction. Then I will change a voiceover. I'll select a different one. I'll also delete these numbers because I do not need them. Then I'll click on generate. And once the audio is generated, the next thing that I'll do is I'll click on download. Once that is done, this takes us to step number 3, which is now bringing in our video to life. And the tool that we're going to use to do all the editing stuff is Canva. So just come to Canva, and once you're here, come to where it says video. And from there, we're going to select the first one, 1920 by 1080. Okay, so once this blank canvas opens up, the first thing that you can do is change the background color, in which most of these videos that I've watched, they have a white background. You can go with something different, but I will leave the background color just like the way it is. So I will come to text. From there, I'll select heading. Then I'll go back to 11 Labs. I'll copy the first word, which is and. I'll come back to Canva. I'll paste the word there. Then place the word here on top, and we can change the font style. I'll go for wages. I think it blends well with kids' content. Then from there, I'll select a text color. I'll choose red, and I'll also add an effect to my color, be a shadow with a different color. Choose color black. I'll increase its transparency like that. I'll leave the direction like that, and the offset, I'll just leave it like that. From there, I'll duplicate this text and I'll bring it here like this. Then I will copy the second word, come back to Canva and paste the word there. So I'll change the color of axe to a different color. So I will keep on repeating this same process until I bring in all the words to the scene. I am done placing my words on the scene. The next thing that I'm supposed to do is to now bring in objects that represent these words. So I'm going to place the object at random. So start with ant. So search for an ant. I'll come to elements and I'll search for ant. From there, we'll come to graphics. Choose any ant that pleases you. I love how this one looks. So select this one. We will minimize its size. I'll place this ant here. From there, I'll go to axe. I'll search for an axe. I'll come back to graphics. I'll select this one and I'll minimize its size and place the axe here. Then again, I'll search for a box, a bell, and a cup, and I'll place them to the scene here. Okay, this is just so amazing. So if you've reached this far of the video, consider subscribing to our channel because more value awaits you. So from here, it's now time to begin animating our video. The way our text is aligned is the same way it is even in our audio. So we know to say the first one is an ant and the second one is an axe. So to begin matching our word with its object, what we're going to do is this. We will come to text and we'll click on add heading and we're going to input some dashes. Use any dashes, whether N dash or M dash, it doesn't really matter. It all depends with your preference. Make sure that the dash is just long enough. So at the far end of my dashes, I'm going to add an angle bracket. From there, I'm going to rotate my dashes like that so that it can start from the word and to the object and. So just delete a number of them just to shorten it a little bit. So once it is placed like that, it is time to animate it. So we will come to animate, then we'll search for wipe. So we'll click on this wipe animation like that. Then we'll select this option which says on enter. Then on the speed, we're going to reduce the speed a little bit, up to that much, depending with how you want it. So from there, what we're going to do, once it is placed like that, we'll hover our mouse to the page and we'll duplicate this page like that. Now we have two pages. What we're going to do is we'll select these same dashes and we're going to click on this button which says remove animation. So we do not have an animation on our second page for the word and. So we're going to duplicate these dashes so that we can go to the next word, which is axe. So I'll shorten it a little bit like that and I'll rotate it a little bit like that. Now make sure I align this word axe with an object axe. I think there is just fine. Then while it is still selected like that, I will come to animation again and I'll select the wipe animation and I'll reduce its speed again up to that much. From there, I'm going to duplicate the page again. Then on my third page, I'm going to select the dashes for axe and I'm going to remove the animation again so that it can just remain constant like that. Then I'll duplicate it again and I'll go for box. I'll rotate it. Once the dashes are placed like that, again I'll come to animate and I'll select the wipe animation and I'll keep on repeating the same process throughout my video. Okay, this is just so amazing. Once you're done adding your dashes and animating them, the next step that you need to do is to upload the audios that you had downloaded in 11 Labs into Canva. So I'll start with the first audio. I'll drag it to the timeline. Then I'll listen to it. So here where it ends the introduction, I will cut the audio. I'll click on add page. And this first page is for an introduction. Then on the second audio here, I'll listen to it. Where it says and, I'll split the audio and I'll drag this part of the audio here. Then this audio for an and, I'll place it here and I'll listen to it again. Then here where it says axe, I'll split the audio. Then I'll drag the remaining part of the audio here. I'll listen to it again. I'll split the audio. I'll listen to it. until I am done cutting my audio and aligning it with each word. So once you're done aligning your first audio, the next thing that you need to do is to grab your second audio and bring it to the timeline like that. Then you need to listen to it, cut it where it says and place it next to the first audio that said and. You keep on repeating this same process until you are done. And once you're done placing them like that, the next thing that you need to do is to add a background music to make your video outstanding. So just come to Elements and search for any background music that you prefer, or use the one that you have in your PC or the one that you've just created. Once you find it, place it here at the bottom and click on it. Just reduce its volume a bit. We don't want it to overpower our audio lesson. Then from there, what you need to do is just work on your introductory part, just bringing in characters and everything. And from there, your video is ready to be uploaded into your YouTube channel. So just come to share and click on download and download this video into your PC and upload it to your YouTube channel. Keep on repeating this same process, create more video to your YouTube channel, learn something new each and every time. And from there, be consistent and do not give up on your YouTube channel, because it's really worth it. God bless you. Let me see you in this next video.
Hello, class! Today we are going to play a fun matching words game. Are you ready? 1 ant, 2 axe, 3 box, 4 bell, 5 cup,